Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did. However, I thought that
Bombastic side eye.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. How are you all doing? I trust you guys are doing well. If you are new here, hi. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Okay guys, I might be late to the party, but this mega supporter right here needs our help. If you haven't seen this video, I want you to please stay with me because he needs our help at this point. So he said in his words that he is being affected by the 104% tariffs that is being put on China. So like I said, I know I'm late to the party, but of course I thought to share this video with you so you guys can see and know what is happening around you. As a small business owner, I wonder how he is coping at the moment. But he said with his full chest that he voted for President Donald Trump, that he is not regretting his vote. However, he is asking for help, for people to help him and guide him and all of that. Stay with me, guys. I'm going to show you this video. And of course, I'm going to show you some stitches and some comments. Check this video out.
all right, I hate asking for help. I'm not asking for any handouts, but I'm a small business owner that is directly being affected by the 104% tariff that has been put on China. I import alloy wheels for cars, and I do somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 containers a year, which is a small business in regards to this industry. At 104%, I am absolutely going to implode and will not last 6 months. So with that said, I'm asking, is there anybody out there that has connections with manufacturing facilities, specifically alloy wheels, either in the United States or outside in these lesser tariffed countries like Mexico, Indonesia, Thailand, India? I need to find another source. I've emailed a lot of these companies and cannot get a response. And I just don't know if it's because I'm a small business or what exactly it is. So if anybody's out there that can help or shed some light, maybe provide some information that would be helpful, I would really greatly appreciate it, because if not, it's just a small business here that's going to go under, and I'll be back to digging ditches again, which I'm not scared to do, but it's a little harder to do with a wife, 2 kids, and at 45 years old. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Guys, seriously, you all really need to see the comment section of that video. People, oh my gosh. The comment section went crazy, like wild. Now, people in the comment was telling him to enjoy his MAGA hat. Some of them said to him, contact or talk to the person that you voted for. Now, stay with me, guys. I'm going to show you this comment. And of course, I'm going to show you some stitches. Stay with me, guys. I'm going to show you a response videos that he did to a comment. This comment right here, this person says, I love this for you. He doubled down. And people are not happy with him. Like, seriously, you are asking for help. At the same time, you are doubling down. I can't make this up. Check this video out.
I love this for you. I love this. Nice. I love this for you. I love to see you fail. I love to see your family be affected and hurt because you voted for Trump. Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did. However, I thought that the infrastructure would be set up prior for small business to come back to America and manufacture in America. So to wish ill on someone and to love the fact that they're suffering, to love the fact that their family is being negatively affected because I didn't vote the same way that you did, is fucked up. It really is. It shouldn't matter. Anyone that enters my life, I'm going to judge you of who you are, how you are as a human being. Are you kind? Are you polite? Are you sincere? That's how I judge you, not who you voted for. I've got far left-leaning friends. I got far right-leaning friends. It doesn't matter to me. I like you based on who you are. But to see someone hurt and their business fail and their family be affected because they didn't vote the way you did, it's fucked up. I'm sorry, a lot of you are fucked up. I'm sorry. We should all care about each other regardless of who we voted for. I'm sorry. I hope you guys can be better people. Good luck to you guys.
Okay, so let me just get this straight, okay? You said you voted for President Donald Trump and you knew he was going to increase the tariffs, but then you thought that it's not going to affect you. You thought it's going to affect a certain group of people. You thought people are dragging you by the way. You should have asked your fellow MAGA supporters for help. Because when you come on social media like TikTok asking for help, especially if you voted for President Donald Trump, you know that people are going to come for you. So why don't you ask your people, like MAGA supporters? I'm going to show you in his comment section. It is crazy. And people staged his video. Now, I want you all to know that people do not like it when a MAGA supporter, comes online asking for help, knowing the fact that he voted for President Donald Trump. And some of you keep saying, oh, because I voted for President Donald Trump, you are not going to help me. Why do you all dislike me? Because I didn't vote for the person that you voted for. They just want you to leave them alone and talk to the people, talk to your fellow MAGA supporters. This is why they are dragging you. Let's see the stitches, please.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did.
Congratulations, you got exactly what you paid for. You got exactly what you voted for. You got exactly what you voted for. No howevers. No. Were you thinking about your family when you voted with this man? No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You knew what he was going to do. And you walked your ass into the voting booth and voted for him for the third time? I'm guessing the third time. I'm going to guess the third time. Pretty sure it's the third time. It was probably the third time. And you want sympathy now? Nah. Let me say this as plainly as I possibly can. And you can go ahead and say anything about my black fingernails or whatever. It doesn't matter. Because I voted for your business. I voted for your family. Because I didn't vote for him. See, I was thinking about your family more than you were. I was thinking about your small business more than you were. Now, you can give all the bullshit excuses as to why you supported that man, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because economically, you knew those tariffs could hurt you, and you went in and voted for it anyway. So when people are telling you, I love this for you, they do. You want to talk about your family? You should have thought about your family and voted with them or for them, but you didn't. You didn't. You voted for the cruelty, and now you're shocked that the cruelty has come to you. Leopards, faces, all that good shit. You want sympathy for your stupidity? Nah. That doesn't work that way. No. No, I don't see a need for sympathy for your own stupidity. I genuinely don't. You knew what that man was going to do. For guys like you, for people like you, I have an analogy. It's called the train analogy. Follow me. Follow me. You and I are walking on the train tracks. Walking on the train tracks one night. I look back. There's a fucking train coming. I hit you on the shoulder. Hey, train coming. I proceed to walk off the tracks. You, seeing me and hearing me, continue to walk on the tracks. Walk a little bit further. Train is blaring his horn and shit. I go, hey, yo, train's coming. You might want to move. Again, you can see me and hear me. You keep walking on the tracks. Train comes. Pow! Cut your ass in half. Why would you use your last breath to say, why didn't you tell me? Bitch, I did. I did. That's the part that you don't like. That's the part that you knew better and you didn't do better. You didn't do better, buddy. Why do you want sympathy? Why would you even bring your ass on social media for sympathy when you knew what you did? It was okay when it was happening to other people, though, wasn't it? Kind of gave you that sense of America. Until they've tariffed that ass, now didn't it? Hurts now, don't it? Business might go out under 125, 149% tariffs on China. And you have what, an alloy wheel making company? Or an alloy wheel something company? Which depends on alloy from China. Not feeling so good, is it? Hurts now, don't it? Painful. And what have we learned? What have we learned? That voting stupidly will bite you in the ass. That's what we learned. You see, you can say whatever you want to about those of us who did not vote for that man. The one thing you can't say is that we weren't thinking about you. That we didn't see what this man was planning on doing, hear what he was saying out of his mouth, read Project 2025, saw what the Heritage Foundation was saying. We said, nah, we don't want that. We don't want that. You, on the other hand, you said, yeah, give me some more. You saw what he did the last time he was in there, and you voted for him 3 times. Now your company might go under. And to expect people on social media to have any feeling for you when we know for a fact what you did, nah. Don't work that way. You want us to not remind you of how stupidly you voted? And how it now has taken food out of your kid's mouth, out of your family's mouth? We voted for your family. You didn't. Whatever your reasoning was for pulling that lever for Donald Trump, we don't feel bad for you. Because when we pulled the lever against Donald Trump, we were voting for you, your business, your family. We wanted to see your family get more food. We wanted to see your family we wanted to see your business successful. You voted against yourself. You voted against us. And now your family will suffer. Your business will suffer. And as far as sympathy is concerned, for what? Train analogy, baby. We told you the train was coming. Told you. You kept dancing your silly ass on the train track. And then you got hit. And you upset that people are like, I love this for you? Why? Where was your outrage when you decided to vote against us? Where was your outrage when you voted against your own best interests? Were you outraged then? Or was you proudful? MAGA, mm-hmm. Now you done got your ass MAGA'd. I'm not going to say I love this for you. I'm just going to sit there and go, leopards, faces. You got bit. Told you to get your ass off that train track. Told you to get your ass off that train track.
All right, I hate asking for help. I'm not asking for any handouts, but I'm a small business owner that is directly being affected by the 104% tariff that has been put on China.
Well, I love seeing people win. And Matthew, I'm going to hold your hand with an napkin in between when I say this. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So Chad is upset because he, a small business owner who understands how tariffs works, voted for Trump and is now at risk of having concepts of a business the same way J-Lo had concepts of a concert tour. And my thing is like, I'm confused how you're confused, because Trump was very loud about his tariff plans and economists were very loud about how his plans were going to tank the fucking economy. But let's give Matthew the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Maybe he was too busy kissing his cousin or rooting for the downfall of people of color that he wasn't really hearing what Trump was saying about the tariff. Not only was Trump very loud about his tariff plans, but he has given y'all several visual examples of what happens when he is in control of a business. Trump has filed for bankruptcy 6 times. As in the number after 5. As in the number that's afraid of 7. So y'all saw what he's done to 6 businesses, including a casino, and y'all said, you know what? He's run 6 businesses into the ground, but he's going to make my small business flourish. Is this the children who should have been left behind's way of trying to understand PEMDAS? So like, what's going on? So since your brain is smooth as satin and your last 2 brain cells are fighting for 10th fucking place, auditory learning didn't work for you. Visual learning didn't work for you. So now we've had to move on to kinesthetic learning, and now all of a sudden, y'all are understanding. Now that you're experiencing hands-on, what happens to a business when Trump has his hands on it? You want to scream and cry and give a fuck. Alexa, play Too Little Too Late by JoJo. It's a little too late to care now, stink a butt. Because back in November, I voted for you to have a $50,000 tax break. I voted in favor of your small business, and you voted against it. Wicked work. There's been a tariff placed on thoughts and prayers, so I don't have those for you, but I do hope that you continue to get everything you voted for. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
All right, I hate asking for help. I'm not asking for any handouts, but I'm a small business owner that
You know, it's really funny how Trump supporters always accuse the liberals and the Democrats of wanting free stuff, wanting handouts, and this, and that, and the other. Although I've never asked for a handout in my entire life. But I digress. And then here you are on TikTok making a video asking for help. Well, I guess you made the wrong choice when you voted. All we did was warn you. We were sounding the alarm, trying to let everybody know what was going to happen, but you wouldn't listen and you just laughed because all you wanted to do was own the libs. That's all it was about. Well, how's that working out for you? So I'm going to say to you what I've heard 100 times from Trump supporters and from conservatives, okay? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, suck it up, and figure it out. Figure it out. Who's laughing now? The only people that got owned was you guys. You were lied to again. Now you're suffering for it. You know what? That's all I have for you. That's it. That's all I got. Sorry. Not sorry. That's it.
All right, I hate asking for help. I'm not asking for any handouts, but I'm a small business owner.
I am an American of German descent, and my people have a word for this. That word is Schadenfreude. Happiness at the misfortune of others. In this case, it is especially sweet because you brought this on yourself. You voted against your own interests. You knew exactly what was coming, and you voted for it anyway because you thought you were the exception. Turns out you're not the exception. Donald Trump doesn't care about you, never did. And maybe you'll learn your lesson, but I don't think so based on this video here and the video following it. So I'm just going to revel in your pain. I'm going to enjoy every second of this Schadenfreude. Thoughts and prayers. Good luck digging ditches. Have fun with that ratio on your videos. Have a great day.
I love this for you. I love this. Nice. I love this for you. I love to see you fail.
Hi from Canada. Yeah, we do love this for you because you're getting everything you voted for, Bubala. Here's the thing, though. You voted to harm other people. You were fine when it was going to affect trans people, gay people, black people. You were fine with all of that. You're just butthurt that it's now affecting you. You get what you vote for. You voted for it, so we are so happy that you're getting what you voted for. You're literally getting what you voted for. So we do love it for you.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did.
It's the doubling down that is astonishing for me. Let's go. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. You voted for Trump, right? You're doubling down on it. I voted for Trump. Yeah, you did. So what's the problem? You're getting what you voted for. You voted for him knowing that he was going to increase tariffs. You voted for him knowing this. But see, it's not about, oh, I thought it was about the infrastructure. No. Stop. You were okay with those tariffs. You were okay with paying a little bit extra. As long as y'all could make America great again. Making America great again meant indemnifying the police. Making America great again meant deporting people who didn't look like you because they shouldn't be here anyway. Because this is the land of the free and home of the brave. And if you're not cisgendered, heterosexual, white, and male, then you don't belong here. And if you are here, you should bend to the patriarchal societal norms that we set forth and be quiet. That's how y'all thought. Now, my name is Dread Empath. Nice to meet you. Empath. Empathy. Empathetic. Were you empathetic to veterans, to black people, to brown people, to LGBT people, to people with pre-existing conditions, to the elderly people, to anyone who wasn't cisgendered, heterosexual, and white and male? Were you? You didn't want the educated black woman. You wanted the 34-time felon, the man that grabs him by the kitty, the one that called it the China virus. You heard everything he said and you were okay with it because you didn't think that you would find out so early. Because you did fuck around in November. All the maggots did. You all fucked around. You fucked around in November and you're finding out in April. We didn't have to find out. We already knew. We knew in 2016. We warned y'all in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We've been warning y'all for 8 years. And for 4 years, y'all been bitching about Joe Biden. Bitched about Joe Biden in 4 years just for him to tank your retirement and tank your business in less than 6 months. Now that takes talent. So shut up. Sit down, shut up, and enjoy the ride that you voted for. Because you know what you learned? I'll tell you. You learned that the price for hate is hefty. You pay a big tax for your bigotry. So have the day, the week, the month, the next 4 years that you voted for. You get no sympathy. You get no empathy. You cannot get what you yourself were unwilling to give.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. Absolutely. Did I know he was going to increase the tariffs? Yes, I did.
Well, I would tell you to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, but it's very clear that you're going to need that leather for your soup later. I guess you guys should have kept those 30 pieces of silver you got for being a Judas to humanity and your country. Doesn't go as far as you thought, huh? You know, in today's money, 30 pieces of silver is only worth between 39 or 79 and $400. That's not even a month of rent. You were actually hoping that the Nero Trump Manson Schittler Mouse Club administration was actually going to just target your political enemies, the libs and leftists. But as you're finding out, when it comes to the upper class, they only have one party, the money party, and you're not in it. They don't care about any of the poor working class. You should have listened to the actual left when we were telling you about this tyrannical fascist ideology and Christian nationalism coming down the pipeline, but you didn't listen. And now you want help? But there are still kids in cages and people being sold into slave labor camps and prison camps. Your problems aren't worth my fucking time.
Increase the tariffs? Yes, I did. However, I thought that...
You thought you weren't going to have to face the consequences of your own actions. Hi, I'm Andrea, and if you're new here, I've been a nurse for 18 years. I like to post about true crime and medicine. However, this video came across my feed, and it's what I've been waiting for. This man is a small business owner who voted for Trump, but because of the tariffs, he may lose his business in the next 6 months. So he's reaching out to American manufacturers to see if anybody can assist him. Of course, the comments were flooded with Kamala voters who stated, "This is what you voted for, sorry about your luck." So then he decided to get upset and make a second video because his feelings were really hurt, guys, about all the things that you had to remind him that he voted for. One of these days, people like that will listen when educated people talk. I really am sorry about your luck, but this is the bed you made and now you have to lie in it, and don't ask us to come and help you.
The infrastructure would be set up prior for small business to come back.
I guess that's the part that I'm confused by your video, despite what other people have mentioned and responded to your video that is heavily racial. Why did you think the infrastructure was already set up? In what way in the past 8 years did you assume that the infrastructure for specifically your business to thrive domestically with domestic production was set up? If you knew these tariffs were going to be imposed and these were going to be blanketed tariffs, and if you are in the business of distributing and selling specific goods, I would assume that you would be aware of the domestic infrastructure if it existed for that particular good before this moment. So I don't know if it's an oversight on your part of not being aware or being attentive to other suppliers outside of the current supplier that you were relying on, but why did you, I'm still confused. Why did you think the infrastructure was set up? And this is something economists are talking about when Trump, during his campaign, announced that he wanted to impose tariffs. We don't have the infrastructure. This is going to be a disaster. So again, it begs the question, if economists and all of these people who know what they're talking about knew there's no infrastructure and that this is going to hurt small businesses in a massive way, I'm just curious or confused why you as a small business owner didn't know that.
Right, so I took some screenshots of comments from his comment section so you guys can see what people dropped in there. Like I said, his comment section went crazy. People are still dragging him for making the 2 videos. Stay with me, guys, because I'm going to show you these screenshots of comments, like I said, but I just want to say this. I hope he sees this video. The reason why you are getting these reactions from people, perhaps you don't know, or maybe you know, is because you voted for this. So does it mean you didn't think through what he said he was going to do? I'm just asking, because you coming on social media to say that you are aware that he said he was going to do this, yet you went ahead and voted for him. And now you are seeking for sympathy from people, from the same people who told you to vote right. You want them to sympathize with you. You want them to help you. And they are telling you, enjoy your MAGA hats, enjoy what you voted for. You are doubling down. So you are literally proving their points, in my own opinion. And that is why you're going viral. Anyways, you guys, on your screen are some of the screenshots of comments I grabbed from his comment section. Please pause to read this comment. And of course, I'm going to read out some for you. So this comment right here says, "This is so satisfying. Please keep making more of this. This episode of Fafo just tickles me." The third comment says, "How privileged of you. Bless your heart." The third comment or fourth comment says, "I voted for Kamala because she was working on giving business loans and not tariffs. Guess we both lost, huh?" And this comment right here says, "What made you think Trump would prepare infrastructure to help small businesses before the tariffs when he has shown that kind of planning or thoughtfulness before?" And the second comment says, "You actively voted against other people's rights, and now you want us to care that it is now affecting you. Please enjoy the consequences of your vote and us be better people. You voted for a person, quit being a snowflake." And the other comment says, "Lights are on, but the house is abandoned." Okay, guys, you can please pause to read the rest of the comments. I just thought to react to this video. Of course, like I said, I know I am late to the party, but I know that there are a lot of people that are not on TikTok who have not perhaps seen this video. Let me know what you all think in the comments, what you have to say. Like I said, people do not like it when, MAGAs come online asking for help. They've got their reasons. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.